Oh God, when everything is spiraling out of control and only 10 people have turned up to your key speech, when you decide to accidentally post pictures, look at this, of your husband having an argument with the nanny on your wedding day, then what more is there to do than yet another disastrous advertising post making zero sense?
They have, Jane, and it shows some intimate moments. You can see moments after the ceremony and also right into the reception where Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were on the dance floor as well and even sharing a kiss. Meghan shared these photos to her millions of followers on Instagram, and she also posted a video showing how her and Prince Harry and their 2 children marked the occasion today.
So she posts something online with a child and then goes...
And don't forget AI's the enemy, but shut my AI app.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, then came this extraordinary wedding album photo dump. Well, she has posted dozens of previously unseen pictures of that magical day back in May 2018, their wonderful Windsor wedding, when we thought this was going to be fantastic, the future would be astonishing, and everybody felt great about all of this. Now, that notwithstanding, she's posted all these pictures, and I think this is extraordinary. She has censored the royal family.
Meghan Markle has shared some never-before-seen photos of her wedding with Prince Harry to mark their 8th anniversary. Live to Mimi Becker in London. Mimi, they've opened up the wedding album.
From where Meghan Markle is today, it really feels like one disastrous era keeps leading into another. Take the wedding photos, for example. You could argue she was simply trying to show a different side of the big day, something more personal, maybe even a little Kardashian style. Personally, though, I thought it came across as overly flashy and unnecessary. What Meghan probably didn't realize was that one of the unseen photos she posted appeared to capture a very awkward interaction involving Prince Harry.
The wedding day pictures, okay, you could argue, well, we're showing a different side. It's sort of a little bit Kardashian-like. I mean, I personally hated it, thought it was really vulgar. But what she didn't realize, Paula, is that she had posted a picture never seen before, which included a very awkward dialogue that Prince Harry was having. This was exposed by, according to Taz, who revealed this was an odd photo to post. Harry looks like he's in a heated exchange with Catherine and Prince William's nanny Maria. The little children look wary of Harry, so that backs this theory up. I know Charlotte and George were removed from the procession after Harry and Meghan's vows. Given how Meghan looked at Charlotte and how she reportedly behaved towards her, I'm not surprised Catherine protected her babies. I'd take a guess this was before the official portraits and Meghan sent Harry to ask for George and Charlotte. It's definitely not a sweet or romantic photo, so it makes you wonder the purpose of including it. Harry looks like he's been a jerk and Meghan overseeing her handiwork. Now, we know, Paula, there was a huge amount of tension at that time between the 2 couples, William and Catherine, and Harry and Meghan, specifically over the use of the children, specifically Charlotte on the wedding day, because she had been in tears and Meghan had treated her really appallingly.
According to commentator Taz, the image seemed to show Harry in a tense exchange with Maria Barallo, the nanny for Prince William, and Catherine, Princess of Wales. The children in the photo even looked uneasy, which only fueled speculation online. There were already reports of tension surrounding the children on the wedding day, especially involving Princess Charlotte. Some claimed she had been upset before the ceremony and that Catherine became extremely protective afterward. Looking at that photo now, it's easy to understand why people are questioning the reason for posting it in the first place. It certainly didn't look warm, romantic, or celebratory. At the time, there was reportedly major tension between the 2 couples, William and Catherine on one side, Harry and Meghan on the other, particularly over the role of the children in the wedding. That's why some people now wonder whether posting the image was simply careless, or whether Meghan knowingly included a moment that reflected badly on Harry. And that's where the marriage crisis speculation really begins to grow. Over the past year, royal commentators, celebrity insiders, and social media critics have increasingly questioned whether Harry and Meghan are still truly functioning as a united team behind the scenes.
We all have the original press release. So she merged the Queen, she merged her kids, and now she's merging her wedding. Of course she is. It's just natural, really, at this point.
Every solo appearance, every separate business project, and every awkward public moment now becomes fuel for rumors that the relationship may not be as strong as it once appeared. Earlier in their relationship, the Sussexes presented a very polished image. Everything looked coordinated. Their interviews, speeches, documentaries, public appearances, and messaging all felt tightly controlled. Whether people supported them or criticized them, there was no denying they appeared united. But lately, the dynamic feels different. Harry often appears tired, withdrawn, and uncomfortable during public appearances. Meghan, meanwhile, seems more focused than ever on visibility, branding, lifestyle projects, and celebrity networking. Critics argue the two now appear to be moving in completely different directions. Some royal watchers believe Harry never fully adjusted to the Hollywood-style celebrity world Meghan thrives in. He grew up inside the structure of the royal family, where privacy was fiercely guarded and personal image was carefully managed. Meghan, however, comes from a media and entertainment background where publicity is often viewed as power. That difference may have worked in the beginning when they were united against the royal institution. But now that years have passed, some people believe the cracks are starting to show. There's also growing discussion around Harry's personal isolation. Since leaving Britain, he has reportedly become increasingly disconnected from old friends, royal duties, and much of the life he once knew. His relationship with his father, King Charles III, remains strained. His bond with Prince William appears almost completely broken. Several reports have also suggested Harry misses aspects of his former royal life, even if he would never publicly admit it. That's why moments like these anniversary posts generate so much attention. People are constantly searching for clues. Are Meghan and Harry genuinely happy, or are they trying very hard to convince the public that everything is fine? Some critics argue Meghan's constant posting actually had the opposite effect of what she intended. Instead of looking romantic and authentic, the flood of curated memories felt performative and almost desperate for validation. Sometimes less really is more. Instead of one elegant anniversary image, audiences were hit with a stream of photos, emotional captions, nostalgic music choices, and highly stylized storytelling. Ironically, despite Meghan often presenting herself as modern and minimalist, the endless content made the entire thing feel excessive. And then there was the silence from everyone else. That may have been the most noticeable part of the entire anniversary campaign. 8 years ago, Harry and Meghan's wedding was one of the biggest global media events in the world. It featured Hollywood celebrities, billionaires, athletes, musicians, media executives, and royal figures from across the globe. The wedding itself was treated like a cultural moment. Yet during this anniversary, almost nobody publicly acknowledged it. No major celebrity tributes. No emotional throwback posts. No public congratulations from their famous inner circle. Just silence. And people noticed. You would think someone like Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King, Serena Williams, George Clooney, Amal Clooney, Priyanka Chopra, or Elton John might have publicly shared a memory or message. But there was absolutely nothing. That silence added to the growing perception that many former allies have quietly distanced themselves from the Sussexes over time. And when Meghan continued pushing out anniversary content while nobody else joined in, the situation started to feel increasingly awkward. Some online commentators even joked that the public now respects Harry and Meghan's privacy more than Harry and Meghan do themselves. Others argue the Sussex brand has become trapped in an endless cycle of self-promotion. Every major life event, from interviews to documentaries to podcast launches to personal family moments, eventually becomes content. First came the interviews, then came the Netflix documentaries, then the memoir, then the lifestyle launches, then the carefully curated social media relaunch. And now even the royal wedding itself appears to be repackaged as nostalgic branding material. To critics, that feels uncomfortable, especially considering the wedding was funded largely through public money and royal resources. There's also the growing debate surrounding Meghan's lifestyle image overall. One minute she presents herself as a serious humanitarian figure speaking about women's empowerment, global issues, and social justice. The next minute she's posting polished kitchen videos, celebrity-style lifestyle content, sentimental montages, and luxury home aesthetics. Critics say the branding feels confused. Is Meghan trying to be a global activist? A California influencer? A royal exile? A luxury lifestyle entrepreneur? A Hollywood celebrity? A philanthropist? The public no longer seems sure. And that confusion may be damaging the Sussex image more than any individual controversy. Even discussions around the Sussex home in Montecito became symbolic online. Commentators focused heavily on the kitchen frequently shown in Meghan's videos, arguing it looked oddly outdated compared to the ultra-modern luxury image the couple tries to project. In wealthy celebrity areas like Montecito, billionaires constantly renovate and redesign homes. That's why some people found it surprising that the Sussexes continue showcasing interiors that feel frozen in another decade. To many critics, the kitchen unintentionally became a metaphor for the Sussex brand itself. Expensive but outdated, polished but disconnected from reality, glamorous on the surface yet strangely unconvincing underneath. And perhaps that's the deeper issue now. The Meghan and Harry story no longer feels like a carefully planned journey. Instead, it feels like constant reinvention after every setback. Australia, the royal exit, the Oprah interview, the documentaries, the Spotify collapse, the memoir, the lifestyle relaunch, the anniversary campaign. Every controversy seems followed by another pivot, another rebrand, another attempt to reshape the narrative. At a certain point, audiences start experiencing fatigue.